The 2020 Bushcraft Meetup in the Mountains, June 26th, 27th, and 28th, is about to happen. Our original meetup dates were postponed due to the sickness, and things were not looking promising for this one either. But in the end, we were all thankful this meetup got to happen, and we are already looking forward to 2021. We've got several people in from different parts of the United States. Some started here as early as Wednesday, and it is actually Saturday morning right now, and everybody's had their breakfast, and everybody's just talking and chatting and fellowshipping and having a great time. And hopefully we'll get some classes started here in a little bit after everybody gets good and awake and has their coffee. Otherwise, stick around with us. We'll go meet everyone, talk to everyone, and just show you around the place. We got Thomas Mullins and his family, Appalachian Adventures on YouTube. There's JD. Over there is Ugly Tent, Kenny Dietrich's campsite. We got Joe, good buddy of ours from out of Nashville. We've got James up there from Ohio. We got Tommy from Ohio. We've got Smelling Roses. We've got Carolina Chris. We have got West Virginia Outdoorsman. We've got the whole gang, folks. Hope you enjoy your day with us. We also have Harley, CZ Outdoors. Harley is a old faithful. He sticks right with us and comes out and he makes a drive from the Tennessee side of the Land Between the Lakes area down around the Army post down that area. And he's, like I said, he's just a regular with us anymore. Sticks it out. We got Roy Price from out of Jellicoe, Tennessee. He's parked there beside my truck and just having a good old time down here at Fish Pond Lake. Okay, we've got Kenny Dietrich from Ugly Tent, Bushcraft and Survival. I got that right?
Yes, sir.
I know it used to be, you've changed it to Neo a couple times. And stuff
I
like
tried that. It did not work. Did not take. I was trying something different, and I thought, well, why the heck not? Just give it a try. It didn't stick. So I'm back to practicing Bushcraft and Survival. You know, just Ugly Tent, Bushcraft and Survival.
Nothing wrong with that. Kenny, why don't you tell us a little bit about your channel and what you're all about? You know, there's in my mind, and I think I told you this last night, a lot of us kind of do bushcraft, but his is the honest to goodness, true bushcraft channel. But I'm going to let him tell you a little bit about it. If you've not seen Kenny's channel, you're missing out.
I appreciate that. I like to do shelter builds, debris huts, tarp shelters, anything like that. I love doing shelters. It's probably one of my favorite things, and that's really where I got the Ugly Tent, because I've made some shelters that are really ugly. I've made some tents that are really ugly, and that's where actually my wife gave me the name. So that, and just, you know, again, practicing the bushcraft and survival and little mini adventures like yourself.
Right.
You know.
You've also spent a night in a log, world famous log camp out there.
Yeah, I've done spent the night in a hollow log. In Kentucky, it's hard to find a hollow log big enough to sleep in, but I did find one that I could manage in my sleeping bag and my bivy sack. Slept. I'll be honest, I slept half the night. I didn't sleep the entire night, but I did try as long as I could stand it. You know, the problem was I just couldn't move around. I'm a side sleeper, and I couldn't move around like I wanted to. But I was covered up good. I had good shelter.
Yeah, you had good shelter. That was a classic Les Stroud move too. Yeah. Kudos on that. So.
Thanks. And it was cold. It's like 17 degrees. You know, it was a cold trip.
Now the Ugly Tent is not the only thing you have going on, right? You have another business that you do?
Yes, correct. SOS Outdoors in Ashland, Kentucky, and we're a survival and bushcraft shop. We're a small, I hate to say boutique because that sounds kind of feminine, but you know, it is what it is. It's just a niche market.
Mom and pop shop.
Yeah, mom and pop shop. Yeah. We don't want to compete with the big box stores, you know, so we carry stuff that you're not going to find in those stores. Like we're a VanQuest dealer. We're one of the 2 in Kentucky. We're very proud of that. We love VanQuest packs and their pouches and all their stuff. They're a great company to work with. Those guys are fantastic. And then we carry the Mora knives, Exotact, Wazoo Survival, a lot of handmade stuff. You know, and that's something we're trying to get into the handmade market. You know, if somebody makes something, we're going to start reaching out to people and saying, hey, if you want to sell it on our website,
cottage industries.
Yeah.
Neat.
Because we ship worldwide. When we started doing it, especially when this pandemic hit, I couldn't believe the places we were shipping to. It's crazy. I've shipped everywhere in the world, including China.
And it just goes to show you, I mean, people want to save money, but they also want good gear too.
And
I mean,
they'll pay for it.
Yeah, they will pay for it. And I'm not, there's a lot of stuff out there that I want, you know, that I'm willing to wait on to get the better stuff.
Yeah.
And, you know, the big box stores, they sell everything you need, but they don't always sell the best quality. And so I'm glad to hear there's some place like that nearby. And I believe you have another little venture going on. You've done some other stuff.
Yep.
What's the other thing
so
you do?
I'm working on my 3rd book right now. I've written 2 books. One of them, first book was my personal testimony of faith and talking about surviving my trials. The 2nd book was a survival fiction I wrote with a local author. She is a master herbalist, young lady.
Yeah.
Basically, she lives off the grid. I mean, her place is way out there, and they have a well that they can still draw with a bucket.
Cool.
I mean, they can still draw water with, but it's just amazing. They've got chickens and goats, and she's amazing. Tina's just an amazing person.
And she's young too, isn't she?
She's very young.
Can you
She's 20. What is she? 23, I think.
Wow. And to know that much, wouldn't you like to know that much when you was that age?
She's fantastic. So she and I have written a book, again, a survival fiction. She's the lead author. I was co-author and the survival consultant. But it's an amazing family-friendly book. It's a good, clean, faith-based book. It's something that everybody can read. I always compare it to, it's a female protagonist, so it's a female lead, and her dad is what it's about.
That's neat.
And I write the part of the dad. She writes the, you know.
Cool. I haven't got that book yet. I actually have his first book where he talks about his faith and surviving the
trials.
Surviving the trials. Yeah, I lost it there for a second.
Right.
I've actually read it. Very good book.
Looks like you got a good burger going there, James.
Frying me a sausage sandwich.
Sausage sandwich, hot dog, not hot dogs, but hamburger, but sausage.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Everybody knows James from modern or old school with a modern twist. Probably one of the best carvers I've ever seen in my entire life, and just a really neat fella. What are you carving on today? Anything? Got anything good?
No, not today.
Not today.
We're just kind of enjoying ourselves down here. We didn't really bring a whole lot.
Nothing wrong with that. That's what we're all here for, to have fun.
Yeah.
I do see one thing you carved there. Why don't you show them that spatula you got there?
All the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Check that out. A real mushroom on it and everything. See, he can carve anything he wants to carve.
You hold on a second and I'll show you. Let me put that there so it don't burn. And I do got. I can show you this in here, Chris, if you want to look at it. Here's our little cooking pot.
Well, look at that. That's a rattlesnake. That is really cool. Rattle is
Let me see.
very neat.
Okay, and then we got the spoon. If you look in the spoon, you can see that's the little spider web on there.
That's neat too.
We got the.
That's some neat stuff. That's another snake. Neat, very neat.
Okay, and we got a little knife that goes with it there.
Ah, a little cleaver. That's cool.
Yeah. And this is that bowl that we made there.
See if I can back up a little bit. Hopefully that's getting in there. I don't know if it is or not. But.
Pull it right on out, dude.
Oh, wow. Oh, sorry, I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Wow, check that out. Now that is cool.
We got a cutting board on one side and the bowl on the other side.
Look at that, folks. I told you, this man is a true craftsman.
Got the little rattler on it to match the pot.
That's very cool. That's amazing. Look, it's not only is it a snake, but it's got fangs too. That's neat, James. That's really neat, man.
All right, buddy.
I like that stuff. Thanks for showing us, James.
All right, all right. Thanks for coming by,
Oh,
buddy.
you're welcome.
Thick birch bark that just burns black smoke.
He's the guy that's got the stuff for sale.
So it's almost like a fat wood, then, all that resin.
I'll check him out here. I mean, it's like I need something new.
Same way.
There's the head of one of them. And they're just big fat sticks.
Oh yeah, yep, I've seen them.
I'll be daggone.
And you can take a lighter and light that, and that head has got enough fire-making stuff on it. It will light off underwater, but it won't burn on it.
Right. It just
But
ignites.
those things you get about 3 or 4 minutes at best. And they come in a long thing. You just break off what you want. If you want a bigger fire,
You got a
need
butterfly
more
on your
fire,
hat.
break off 2.
Oh, he's got him a hitchhiker.
He was on your hat earlier. Or she, that little butterfly. It's on yours flying around.
Was it really?
Yeah, that's why I kept looking up at you.
I was going to say, now y'all supposed to tell me if I got something in my teeth or something.
Yeah.
That's neat. And juke twine, is that what that is?
Yeah.
Juke twine bird's nest?
Yeah.
That's good. It's a lot of work in that. I've tried that before. That.
Oh, it's a pain.
Yeah.
I was hoping Ray would be here because he's like really good at it. He always has some. Yeah, this has been at least 6 ways to start a fire.
Yeah. Awesome.
Well, Mike made me the bag. He sent me the light your fire. What is it?
Mhm.
Is it
Light My Fire.
Yeah, light my fire. Really, really nice. A short rod and it those sparks.
Yeah.
It's a good.
I think Light My Fire is 5,500 degrees is the spark on it. Yeah. I think Exotac is 5,700 degrees. Man, they'll roll some sparks off. Exotac. Exotac's kind of more pricey, but it's worth it. It's good stuff.
Yeah. You want to go out with quality stuff.
Hey, look who I ran into, Smelling Roses.
Hey, what's up?
How much? How you doing today?
I'm all right. Glad to be here.
We're glad to have you. Appreciate you coming. You've been hanging out around the area, up around Breaks, I hear. And
Yeah, we were camping up at Breaks and decided to drop in and see what you guys were up to.
very cool, very cool. Well, this is what, your second year, is that right? Well, you stopped by, yeah, one day.
1.5 maybe.
Yeah, 1.5. Yeah, it still counts. It still
It
counts.
still counts, yeah.
But,
Glad to be here.
If you have not seen Smelling Roses channel, you need to go check it out. He hits a lot of state parks and a lot of hiking areas and just really great outdoor hiking and nature videos and that type of stuff. You'll really enjoy his channel. So go check him out if you get the chance. If you don't already subscribe to him, hit him up.
Appreciate it.
Thanks.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, I picked up a couple of John's. There's a pocket carriage, and you make me an offer, or make me an offer. But it's designed for a folder and like a small flashlight. Honestly, I was copying other people, just doing messing around. I thought, I don't know what that'll do, and I wanted some feedback on it. So if you do buy it, give me some feedback on it. But it's, if you notice how it's cut, so it's made to fit in your pocket. Right. That's why it's rounded off on the inside. And those are real popular right now, but I don't care. I carry one by.
I've got a back pocket one I laid on a truck right now. That's from JRE.
Okay.
All right. First off, I want to say thank you to each and every one of you who came. This is not over, by the way. We're just doing this a little early because I want to make sure everybody gets a chance at door prizes. But I want to thank you all for coming. First off, and this year I was really worried that there wouldn't be anybody show, especially with everything going on in the world falling apart, end of times, zombies walking everywhere. So we didn't, it's pretty cool that y'all showed up. And second of all, I want to thank everyone who's donated door prizes. This is pretty cool. I mean, I couldn't do this. I couldn't go to the store and purchase all this stuff. So draw one name out. We'll start the.
So I read it? Get it out?
Yeah, you can read it when you get it out. Just holler out real loud what their name is.
Tanner and?
Tanner Mullins. I'm gonna set the name aside, and then if we end up with more prizes than we have people, we'll start back through it. So we'll put his name over here for right now. I'll put my locker over here. All right. Go ahead and get you something there. Pick out any item you want on the table, man.
Except that, not that.
Those go together, by the way. That's a
Oh, yeah.
Crispy. Okay, we're getting ready to have our communal potluck supper we have every Saturday night here at the Meetup, and I made one of the desserts. I made a video about a couple of years ago, and it looks pretty good, I gotta say. I don't mean to brag, but I'm not even trying to brag.
And I'm very pleased with the way that turned out. That's what it's supposed to look like. If you didn't see how the other one looked like, this is what it's supposed to look like.
Just because I brought this stack of plates don't mean that I'm not.
They're disposable. You can always have one and say, oh, if you need. Y'all didn't popular got these fans.
The 3 days we spent at Fish Pond Lake were over in the blink of an eye, but the memories shared over coffee and tales told around the campfire will last a lifetime. I've often said that politicians could solve all the world's problems in short order if they would just discuss the issues around a campfire and under the stars rather than in their stuffy assembly rooms. I would like to take this time to thank all that attended, all that brought door prizes for the giveaways, and I would like to also thank Letcher County Tourism for their help in holding and planning this event. For without each and every one of you, it would not be possible. Thanks everyone, and we'll see you in spring of 2021.